Well, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the channel. So if you saw last week's video, actually it was 2 weeks ago, I was out here with a couple buddies trying to catch some pompano. Well, we're at it again. We're changing up a few things to see if we can maybe weed out some of the whiting and the croaker and things like that, and maybe actually target some of these pompano. We did catch one last time we were out here, one little bitty guy, so today's goal is to catch something a little bit bigger. The other thing that we changed up is our location. So last time we hit the beach, we went down to Padre Island National Seashore, and this morning we're out here just beyond Bob Hall Pier. So a little more accessible, and the beach looks a little different than it does, you know, further up on the seashore. So we're gonna try that out, see if there's any more pompano here. Last week we were throwing pompano rigs baited with fish bites and a little piece of shrimp. Well, this week I've decided to forego the shrimp. We're not using shrimp right now, we're just using fish bites, and that's how we're attempting to weed out some of those whiting and croaker and other things like that. So we're not getting as many bites, but I think the fish that we catch could be better fish. We'll see, I don't know, it's kind of an experiment. So thank you all for joining me today. Stick around, let's catch some pompano. Okay, so here's what we're using this morning. It's just a standard pompano rig. It's got 2 hooks, and each hook has a bead and a float above it. So the idea is that this thing sits down on the bottom, and these floats come up, keep it up off of the bottom. And they say that the color of the float also catches some attention. So that's what we got, baited with fish bite. I think this is a crab-flavored fish bite.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
He didn't even flinch. Wow, that was good. I hope skipping on the shrimp was not a bad idea. So I threw this one in the first gut earlier just to make sure that they weren't right here near the beach and we were casting over them, and I haven't had a bite. So I'm gonna walk this one out a little bit and cast it out there and try to hit that second or third gut. I'm really hoping that skipping on the shrimp wasn't a bad idea. All right, so that one's a ways out there now. Come on, do it again. So this is a whiting, and they're, you know, a lot of people keep them and eat them. All right, well, that whiting hit further out, so I'm gonna keep all these lines as far out as I can right now and see if there's something good hanging out in there. All right, so we're not having any luck with the fish bites, but then we looked up and there was a hardhead catfish rolling in the surf that was dead, so we decided to cut it up and use it as cut bait. So there you go, we're gonna throw these little pieces on our circle hooks and see if we can catch something out there in the surf. Okay, so right now I've got cut bait, little pieces of that catfish, and I've got the crab flavored fish bites. So we've got some birds working out here now, so I've got high hopes that the activity is starting to pick up. We're about to find out. All right, well, there was absolutely nothing going on at the surf this morning, so we decided to go for the Hail Mary shot again. We're back at Packery Channel Park. We're gonna hang out here for 20 or 30 minutes and see if we can maybe hook into a redfish or something before we got to go home. We don't want to be skunked this morning. We did catch those 2 whiting, but we need something better than that, so we're going to give this a fair shot. This might be one of those days. Yeah, that current is just ripping through here right now. Well, today was just not our day. We gave it a fair shot at the surf and then a fair shot here at Packery Channel, and the fish are just not having it right now. It's okay, it's just one of those days. It's fishing, that's how it goes. It does seem like there's a pretty good high pressure system that maybe came through. You know, bluebird skies almost. There's a lot of tidal movement, but just no fish activity. So that's the way it goes. So we'll try again next week. Until then, y'all have a great week, and I will see you next time.